On behalf of Mend Your GK and PrepQ, I welcome you to this edition of Current Affairs. And in these editions of Current Affairs, we discuss exam-oriented questions which can appear in government exams like IBPS or SSC CGL or LIC or maybe Railway Recruitment Board and so on. Or some of the MBA entrance exams like CMAT or the TISNET or let's say SNAP. So if you're appearing for any of these exams where current affairs would matter, stay with us every day for 15 minutes and I assure you, you will be adequately geared up on current affairs at least. The date today is 11th July 2019 and here is the first question for the day. Recently, who has been appointed as the head of cricket at the National Cricket Academy? The correct answer is Rahul Dravid. And he has been appointed as the head of National Cricket Academy, and what he will be in charge of. So he will be taking over. He has already taken over, in fact, from 1st of July, and he will work closely with national men's and women's head coaches and cricket coaches for India developmental teams, that is Team of India A or India under 19 or India under 23. And he will also be responsible for monitoring progress against these objectives for developmental teams and provide necessary inputs on the same to senior men's and women's head coaches. So quite a significant position that goes to Rahul Dravid, and he is ideally suited for the position also, being the wall himself. Next question. Which political leader recently shared a blog on water conservation titled "A Daughter, a Tree and a Teacher"? The correct answer to this question is our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So he shared a blog which talks about how to use wastewater to ensure that water is not wasted and to conserve ecology. In fact, he is given two specific examples of using an unglazed clay pot or matka, and another example is how they can use soiled water left out after washing utensils at home to water the trees. And he has quoted two unique examples. In fact, you should all go through his blog post to know more about these examples. So, which political leader shared a blog on water conservation titled "A Daughter, a Tree and a Teacher"? The answer is Narendra Modi. Next question. Recently, who was sworn in as the Prime Minister of Greece? So, the person who was sworn in as the Prime Minister of Greece is Kyriakos Mitsotakis, and he will be the new Prime Minister of Greece. And considering that Greece is in a financial trouble right now, his job is actually cut out, and his ascent to become Greece Prime Minister is a result of his tenacity and to the radical shift the country's political system has undergone amid the last 10 years of financial hardship. So Mr. Mitsotakis is the son of Constantine Mitsotakis, who was the youngest Prime Minister of Greece. The newspapers describe him as a dovish leader. Dovish means somebody who is leaning towards peace and somebody who is not hawkish. So on your map you can see Greece here. This is India and this is Greece. It's a southeastern nation, a southeastern European nation, and you can see that it is surrounded by sea on three sides. And for the information of all of you, the language of Greece, that is Greek and Sanskrit, is purported to have the same mother language. Quite a few common words to Greek and to Sanskrit. So it's also called as the cradle of Western civilization. The points of interest in Greek are Acropolis, Parthenon, and the Temple of Zeus. The currency that is in use is euro, and the capital of Greece is Athens. And the prime minister, as you all know, is Kyriakos Mitsotakis. Next question. Which bank recently announced to pull out of global equity sales and trading to scale back investment banking? The correct answer to this question is Deutsche Bank. Now, the first thing is, where is Deutsche Bank based out of? Deutsche Bank is a German multinational bank having operation in more than 50 countries, and they are 15th in terms of size as far as total assets are concerned. The CEO of Deutsche Bank is Christian Sewing, and the headquarter of Deutsche Bank is at Frankfurt in Germany. So its long dominant revenue engine, investment bank, will be reorganized with some parts of the investment bank being put up for sale, and this Deutsche Bank is doing in order to revive trading business that struggled to compete with the stronger rivals of Deutsche Bank. So a few days back, the bank has mentioned that it would exit global equities sales and trading business completely, but will continue to offer services like share underwriting to clients. So the name of the bank which has decided to pull out of global equity sales and trading is Deutsche Bank. Next question. Recently, how many countries have established a group of scientists to study the impact of climate change on Arctic ice? The correct answer is 17 countries, and these countries have kept aside their rivalries in scientific development to undertake this mission. It's a big mission, and the cost of this mission is close to $158 million. So what the scientists plan to do is, they plan to sail on a ship called Icebreaker RV Polar Star, and this ship will anchor in Arctic ice for around 1 year. And as temperatures drop and the days get shorter, the scientists will have very little time to build temporary winter research camps on ice and perform tests that would not be possible at other times of the year or possible by satellite sensing. So that is the significance of this particular mission. So 17 countries have participated in this mission. Next, name the country that has assured to support India's efforts in countering terror, though itself it is a non-permanent member at the UN Security Council. The correct answer is Kuwait. Now, Kuwait is an Arab country on Persian Gulf, and as it completes its 2 years as a non-permanent member in the UN Security Council, it has played a major role in declaring JEM chief Masood Azhar a global terrorist, and it has also condemned the Pulwama terror attack. It is also assured to support India's global ambitions, including investments. So, mind you, the country that has supported India against terror at the UN Security Council forum is Kuwait. The capital of Kuwait is Kuwait City, and the currency is Kuwaiti dinar. Next question. Which state has announced for a monthly rupees 10,000 allowance for Padma Award winners facing a financial problem? The correct answer is the Odisha government. Odisha government has decided to provide rupees 10,000 per month to Padma Award winners of the state facing a financial problem. The proposal was made by Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik himself, and it was made first of all by the State Culture Department. Next question. Name the country which has recently banned wearing niqab in government offices. The correct answer is Tunisia. So Tunisia is a North African country which is bordering on the Mediterranean Sea and the Sahara Desert, and this city has banned wearing niqab in government offices. Earlier, similar actions have been taken by countries like Sri Lanka, Cameroon, and Algeria. Next question. Which helicopters arrived at the Mundra port in Gujarat for the Indian Air Force? The correct answer is the Chinook helicopters. So, American aerospace company Boeing, it has announced the arrival of two heavy lift Chinook helicopters for Indian Air Force at the Mundra port. So, actually, Indian Air Force has ordered 15 such helicopters. The first four had already arrived in 2019 February, and now there are two more. Next question. Ikram Ali Khil, who broke Sachin Tendulkar's rare World Cup record, is from which country? So Ikram Ali Khil, what record has he equaled, or what record has he broken? So Sachin Tendulkar held the record of scoring the highest number of runs by a teenager in the World Cup. So Akram Ali Khil recently scored 86 of 92 balls in Afghanistan's final league match fixture against West Indies. So Ikram Ali Khil, who broke Sachin Tendulkar's rare record, is from Afghanistan. With this, we have arrived at the segment of question for the day. The first question is, recently who has been appointed as the head of cricket NCA? And second, name the country which has assured to support India's efforts in countering terror, though it itself is a non-permanent member at the UN Security Council, or UNSC. If you know the answers to these questions, please make a comment in the comment section given below with your answers. If you're a CAT aspirant, you can log on to this website for 3 wonderful courses on CAT. For any career related guidance, you can contact me on this numbers. Well, this is the last session of this week. The next 2 days, our daily sessions will not be available. Don't worry, we'll make up for it in the next week. So Friday and Saturday will be off. We will meet again on Monday. Monday, that is the 15th of July. That's all for today. Thank you very much.